The narcissists who came to my door, who all they want to do is prove a person wrong and that they're even less than what they really are, which is so disrespectful. They come up with this, and they will come up with this. I can feel they come up with this, but with that, oh, well, how do you expect to get your food and trucks and in and out of here? They all use asphalt. And I'm like, yeah, no, 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 no. It's like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying to never use asphalt ever and never build a city. I'm just saying if you come up into the mountains, might be getting away from it a little bit. And if you happen to get a wilderness sanctuary, I doubt getting away from the city involves putting asphalt all over your land that you supposedly believe that you own. Sure, and here's my story, you insensitive fucking bastard pieces of shit. Spam riffraff. Pieces of shit allowed to own land around here. Should never be that way that people think that they can own land around here. It should be more ordained. Say, these are the kinds of people that need to live in this part because they can do these kinds of things with the land, and that is farming and medicines. Anyway, let's get back to that's going to be, and I'm just going to push it. I'm going to say, let's do it, please. I've been trying to do it here, and they ignore me. Um, that's not my argument to say that I'm ignorant of progress being made in the way, but really that could have been done more organically too. We don't have to keep using it. See, they're saying, well, that was then and this is now. As far as people are so fucking mean, and they need to be pulled up because the way that they rationalize is wrong, and it's hard to get on top of that because you have to be a fake robot dolly to get your point across. I'm just not ready to do that. I'm not. I don't have enough love in my life. The problem is if I had, babes, this thing was so disruptive, and I keep thinking about it. It's like today, it's like I know that I'm experiencing. Sorry, I'm listening to my cat make noises over there in the living room. Um, I can feel the difference of being around. I can't get a breath of fresh air. I try to, and then all I do is smell the asphalt. It's there. I'm not dwelling on it. Really, I'm trying to program myself to say, please, trees, let's have the breeze is just for me from the trees. It's not really the asphalt, but really it's like, come on, babes, how we can't keep doing this, blocking ourselves out with meta, imagining shit. Really, no, that was an assault. And okay, so I can see I'm willing to let it go, and and I made my point that but they sent themselves down my driveway. They had to walk down my driveway, and they were just waiting for me to get angry and all that. And I can tell, and they got their wish. But really, I said everything that I would say in about my argument in court, as far as um, but of course I'll get more detailed and more like say, and this is the truth about this, and about the asphalt and stuff. I'm not making this stuff up. You just bring it all on the table and say, look, and I'm experiencing not only the anxiety. These people need to fucking pay for all of this. As far as my court and everything, they need to pay for it. Just they need to cattle their cattle ranged, their cage rattled, and drop it. I mean, I'm going to be moving out from here. I don't want to. I wish I can find a really good partner, a really good friend that could just hold fort with me. But I can do it alone. Really, I can. I'm not saying I wish I had a partner to just take up on this burden of not only me playing Jesus and holding onto a tree and saying, over my dead body or cut me off too or something. No, not only that, but really, no, I have to stick up for myself. I mean, if I'm married or if I have a partner, um, It's none of their business that I'm going to continue to stick up for my life and say, no, I don't think I should be harassed at this point. In fact, I want a court order that everything as far as projecting on me should be halted due to the information I'm about to give you now. And then you pull up the humanitarian crisis that we are in. Not only a recession and all this stuff, but look at the so-called problem that's maybe goes under the guise of, under the concern of climate change, that we don't need to keep behaving in ways that pollutes the land. Especially not in these rural areas and the places that are meant to be sanctuaries. Why do I gotta talk like I'm blue in the face here? And why does it feel like it's only me? It shouldn't. If people knew in this town that I was going to court, first of all, they don't even know me. I have been so isolated that people don't even know that I live on a hill. And then if they do, I think a lot of people think they know I do, and they just think I'm snobbing out, like I just don't like them. It's like, no, I mind my own business, and if you really paid attention, I'm generous to you. If I like you, if you're nice to me, I just stick to myself. What's wrong with you people? You guys live like you're still in school. You've never had mature parents minding their own business in front of you, so you don't know what that is. And on I go. I'm thinking, okay, sanctuary, how do I do this? I gotta fucking mature up like so quick. I've never sold property. See, I need to get top dollar for this. In fact, you cannot fool me that my property is way more precious and more expensive than any of these people's lands. There's a couple of them, and I'll take that back. It's because, well, one of them didn't pave their land. It's a beautiful, huge fucking spread of acre like mine, just 1 acre. It's not that big. It's not that big, man. It's too small for me right now. Any place is too small. If you know that your neighbors are over there are non-human, non-present, they care if you are here or not, and they will laugh in your face about who you are. Mock. And I don't need this. I don't need this. I need real love in my life. I need the real thing. It's come up big time, and it's like, well, how are you going to do it, Shauna? See, I'm hearing a lot. A lot of women are just saying, no, you do it yourself. You do it yourself. And I can't believe it. It's like, because I've never done anything like this. I refuse to believe that. I think that if I pray hard enough, something is going to come. I thought I was doing that. I thought that would have come already. And I'm asking for a miracle right now in Jesus' name. I'm just fucking, wow, really? See, what I do know is that this is so strange. See, if I stay up and meditate about it long enough and get it right. See, the thing is, it's like, these people don't have anything on me, except for that I am piping up because they are being destructive to the environment. Otherwise, they would not know me at all. They would not know that I'm keeping it peaceful around here. The reasons why, the reason why they hear that much many birds, and these fucking assholes will literally laugh at me talking about this, but this is the literal truth. The reason why they hear the amount of birds they do in the air is because my property harbors them all. They haven't been able to settle over where there's tractoring and then now there's asphalt, and I could have swore I heard a squirrel complaining over there, and you people roll your eyes and stuff, and it's like, you know what, you people, I hate to think that you have kids. What if I'm just a child here going, why is this not making sense? Why don't you people talk to each other? How come I have to hold your hand while you ignore that neighbor over there? For how long? Well, first of all, you don't have anybody holding your hand. That fucking guy over there, he's fucking insane. And then, but they kind of they're all rubbing elbows together because why? They work a top dollar kind of job and are running around like that. And really, I can guarantee you, I'm looking at this, babes. These people that don't meditate and run for money with the steam that they have, and how fucking ignorant they operate, and how just not creative, just doing the stencil. They have they have knowledge in fixing pipes or something, and so Not really. You can bet that they break down in 3 years. And why not, Shauna? Don't you know how to make money? They're going to call me again. Love the way you do, guys. Fucking, I'm so sick and tired of this society. I would love if it's not just my YouTube channel here, but see, I'm in danger. Hi, Jesus. Is that you too? Were you in danger? No? You mean that was just a love boat that they strung you up on and said, fare thee well, you deserve your island in heaven. No, you were fucking jacked by this fucking establishment who is so afraid of people like you and me. What are they afraid of? Well, first of all, they're just little children. They don't want to be found out that they're fucking wrong, 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 wrong. You don't know that you're bad. You should have been slapped on the hand, especially with all of that money, and you took a deal from the enemy. Just because it was a deal, and you don't know that this is the game, babe. You're paying for poison. Now you're fucking falling for the enemy. Don't you know how to play this game? You don't? I'm out of here. I have to protect myself. And I have to keep radiating like this. I'm not trying to be a Charles Manson, and I'm not saying, let's go against the world, let's go against the asphalt. No! Makes sense. If you're living in a residential area, see, this is my thing, and this is what I wanted to wrap up. I wasn't able to do it the last 3 videos, but I'm going to post all 3 of these videos. This is the thing, and they don't care about this. They want to hang this on the cross and say, we knew it, worthless! And it's like, no, actually, you're making your leader, the one who sets the example for you, worthless. See, this is the thing, is I've put plenty of time on the people, the private people of this mountain, their businesses, their money. I worked for them. I worked 3 jobs at one point. Was a private restaurant owners, private artists, clay working. I worked 12 years doing that. See, I go out, and we all do this. But see, what I notice is, see, I put my fucking, if you know me, babes, I put 110% in. These people wouldn't. They do tell you, they tell their other cronies, like, yeah, hire her. She will work the fucking whole floor for $5. But that's me. I put my heart and soul in it. When I show up, I have Venus in Virgo with the sun in Virgo in the 6th house. It's a beautiful place, and we're smiling at each other. It tends to be a beautiful place, a beautiful arena. I'm moving with fucking liquid beauty. I'm making the task look easy. People, when I first got my first job up here, I was 16, doing the hardest fucking work, torturing myself. See, my grandma used to say, we do whatever we can just to stay up here. Just to stay up here, we'll do anything, like working, just to get that little dime to just come home to a healthy, safe sanctuary. In fact, something to detox away from. Do you understand that, you people? See, I go out from my sanctuary where I'm just like, God, I love this. I'm so grateful. It heals me just sitting here because the air is clear, and I am healing because the environment can grow life in it. It smells good. There is pine in the air because that's where I live. So now, but I have to get up and work, and I have no problem. I have no problem doing this. I get up, I go, I walk, I get up, I walk on the asphalt. It's not mine. I didn't do that. They did that, right? I'm grateful for it. Yes, I'm going to work. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for the chemicals that I'm using and the idiot person that's looking at me, or how hard it is that, because why? Because I can go back into being not that, healing and saying, this is it. I don't have to really work that job, but I go and do it anyway. I've done that with people. They wonder, like, well, what is she doing? It's like, well, what are you doing? Don't you go and torture yourself for a little bit of your sanctuary to be kept just the way you need it? You just pay a little bill here and there. I mean, for sure, you're not bringing asphalt in or doing anything else more or less than that, right? Are you or not? I don't know. But that's my story. See, they don't care for that. And it's like, you know what? That's got to change. You have to honor somebody's lifestyle. It's like a religion. It's like, say, you know what my religion is? Go torture yourself from 9 to 5, but make sure you come back to a non-toxic place where, in fact, It's not torture doing the stuff there. We love doing the things there, which is what? Take care of the trees, flatten the dirt out, try and walk on it. For God's sakes, don't. See, during a humanitarian crisis, this is the other thing that the narcissist pulls up. These people are really rude and mean, and this is why. They're miserable. That's why. They're looking at my property. They wish that they can't even believe that it's just me here. It's just me, and I own it. I own this property. My family settled it. They don't have any respect. What that means is they're not even looking twice. And my complaint is you didn't even think twice. In a sanctuary environment where you're supposed to be feeling safe, and you're here for the health. Are you here not here for your health or what? See, when do you do things for your health? I would like to see it. See, God is going to help me with this. It's something that's like you have to look at this, Shauna. You have to be what you are. See, this is the thing is I want to be what I am. And these people are saying, no, you can't do that. What? Just that I know that I'm the leader in this neighborhood. See, what I'm going to do is stop feeling like I'm in the wrong about being who I am with anything. And see, what I did it a few days ago is I just rang this bell. And it's kind of like, wake up, kind of refocus your mind on the one reality instead of your fucking bubble here. And after these assholes were here and they were all making a ruckus, and I noticed that my neighbors they all started talking and rubbing elbows together. All of them just started creeping out like their lizard tails just started whipping around. All of them, babes. And I'm sitting there going, all of you against me. And so I'm letting them see, and it's like, God, they must feel like shit. They must feel like shit. I don't want to make them feel like shit. See, I need love in my life. I need somebody somebody from here that's not feeling bad because they felt more asphalt in their fucking driveway. But somebody to come here and just hold me and say, Shauna, I live right over here. I hear you. I need to know who's with me here. But I don't want that. I don't want that. It's just me. It's me, and if you're walking beside me, that's fine. If you're not, that's. I hope you have something that you walk in the name of. I was walking in the name of truth today. I said, you don't even have an argument in what you're here doing. I said, get off my property. They were deep in the heart of my property, giving me a bunch of shit about they didn't like the signs that I put up, and it's like, well, if I keep putting it on public property, which I just put a sign up on see, it's right there in front of my house, but this little fucking asshole narcissist, their argument is so immature. It's like, well, but do you hear me as a human being? Do you not hear my argument that you should not have put that carcinogen? So they were going at it about it as saying, well, how do you expect trucks to come and get your food? And how do you expect us to get anywhere in our cars? And I'm like, you go and use their land, you see. And then they're like, but you have asphalt in your yard. And it's like, oh, there's shit coming up. And it's like, okay, if you want to hear while I'm hyperventilating and you're attacking me, and then you're going to judge the way I'm trying to tell you. Such fucking rude and mean people. It's just me here, and you don't understand that, do you? I'm doing way better than you as far as that. So I'm trying to tell him, well, it was the city that brought that asphalt in. Because of the erosion it would cause on our land, we could sue them, so they had to put that asphalt in. We didn't put it in. The city did. See, the city put that in. We didn't. You are bringing in city shit. We didn't do that. You did it. It's toxic. And back then, babes, it wasn't as toxic as it is today. Let me tell you something. Let me inform you something about what's happening. There's a humanitarian crisis happening, and it's not just a random event, babe. You are being poisoned by your fucking government. If you can't snap out of it and listen to me and you think I'm crazy, you don't even know why I'm in the mountains here. My fucking great-grandpa knew who caused the depression and that you're supposed to recede back, relax, find a fucking place that you can maybe live off the land, kill a deer, eat a squirrel, because you are being constantly attacked. Now, getting back to That was then, this is now. What's happening now? You better be more diligent than ever and do not fall for that fucking shit out there, and don't bring the city shit into you, because why? More than ever, especially if it's a free deal. They have poisoned it. They have put fucking 5,000 more % of the poisons that's in there that they've claimed that they've already know that it's there. But now it's double poison. You bet! That's where it is now. Why? Because they want you dead. You think that I'm fucking crazy saying that? You think I'm some kind of Charles Manson saying that? No. Was Jesus crazy while she's flipping the tax table? See, this is one of the things I'm telling her is, oh, I'm sorry, time's out. You think you own your property? Do you pay taxes? Do you pay taxes? Yes? You don't own your property. Get out of my face.